Hello everybody, my name is Marcelo and welcome to learn Japanese with Marcelo, Mr. Piggy. So today we're going to be learning the verb nakunaru. Okay, last video I taught the verb shinu, which is also the same meaning. However, nakunaru is a little bit more formal, let's say. So, for example, when you are informing someone, or let's say on the newspaper, or in a written way, you would rather use nakunaru instead of shinu. Okay. However, the meaning is basically the same: to pass away, to die, or to perish. So, a little bit about the verb and the way it's made. So the verb here is naru, okay, naru, which is originally the meaning is to become, right? Let's say kanemochi ni naru, to become rich, okay, or otona ni naru, to become an adult. So naru is to become, to turn into something. Naku comes from nai, which is not this one, guys. Another kanji. Okay, nai means you don't have it. So let's say okane ga nai means I don't have money. So nakunaru, okane ga nakunaru, means that you spent all of your money. So now you have none left. So nakunaru, it's you have none left. Okay, if the kanji is a different one. However, this kanji is the meaning is to die, but again, the structure of the verb is the same one as the other one, meaning to have none left. Okay, so that being said, when you hear nakunaru, it can mean to die, but it can also mean to have none left. So you're gonna need to pay attention to what the sentence is to understand if it's this meaning or if it's the other meaning. Okay, so for example, okane ga nakunaru means you have no money left. Tomodachi ga nakunaru means that your friend passed away. Okay, anyway, let's move on to our 4 different forms that I really recommend learning in order to learn Japanese. Okay, so the first one is the dictionary form, jishoke. Okay, so it's the same as mentioned above, nakunaru. So, for example, the sentence we have here is コロナウイルスでたくさんの人が亡くなる。コロナウイルスでたくさんの人が亡くなる。コロナウイルスでたくさんの人が亡くなる。Okay, so coronavirus. De again means the method or how something is done or executed or happened. In this case, happened. Takusan no, let's memorize as a set. Takusan no means a lot or many, lots. Okay. Hito means people or person. And nakunaru in this case is to passed, okay, or to pass away and to die. So this means that a lot of people die or will die. Again, remember that the dictionary form can mean present but also future. Okay, so in this case I would say future. So a lot of people will die with coronavirus or due because the coronavirus. Okay, コロナウイルスでたくさんの人が亡くなる。残念ですね、unfortunately. Now, next one is the masuke, which is the polite version of naru, meaning that present and future, the same meaning, however, is a polite way. So, 亡くなります. For example, がんで亡くなりました. Now, I think I mentioned before in my previous video, when you use the masu, it's the present and future, however, polite, right? However, when you add mashita, so instead of tsu, you would change for shita, you will add shita, that becomes the past formal, past polite version, okay, of the verb. The regular one would be nakunata, is the past informal, but nakunarimashita is the formal past way. So again, nakunarimashita, died. And how, remember, de is the method or how it happened. In this case is gung. Okay, so gung is cancer. Okay, so he or she or whoever we are talking about here, remember in Japanese we don't really mention the subject, but whoever we are talking about, that person died with cancer. Okay, がんで亡くなりました。がんで亡くなりました。Gun. Okay, next one. Oh, just interesting thing. Like, you will see a lot of like this structure of the kanji. You will see a lot of diseases that actually have this. Anyway, moving on. Next one is the negative form, nai. Okay, so it's an irregular verb, so ru becomes ra. So nakunara nai. Nakunara nai. Okay, so the sentence here we have is なくならないようになんとかしてください。なくならないようになんとかしてください。なくならないようになんとかしてください。So, 何々ないように Okay, so this also I mentioned before is a set of words that you will add to the nai-k, the nai form, and means in order, how would I say? In order not to, maybe would be a good translation. Or in this case, so in order not to die, or in order not to pass away. なんとか Nantoka means something, or it's anything basically, you know, nantoka. してください. So you can also like memorize this all together because it's a very useful sentence actually. なんとかしてください means してください is please do it, right? ください please. して is imperative form of する, so please do it. なんとか nan comes from nani or what, right? Toka is like something, or it's a little bit hard to translate. But nantoka means basically it doesn't matter what, but do something. I need you to do something. Please do anything in your power to do this. In this case, let's say you are talking to a doctor. Your husband or your wife is about to pass, and you're like, please do anything you can to, you know, save my husband, to save my wife. So in that case you will say なんとかしてください. Okay, なくならないようになんとかしてください. You could say 死なないように, okay, but なくならないように. Okay, so let's say you're talking about your boss or the president, okay? So that would be more, you would use なくならない instead of 死なないように, okay? Okay, moving on. The last one, guys, is なくなって, which is the imperative form, to die. So in this case, we will say うちの社長が亡くなってみんなクビになった. It's a little bit sad sentence, right? So, うちの, うち basically means house. Okay? However, when we say うちの, we're talking about, it basically means mine. Okay? So, mine or my. So, うちの, for example, うちの家族. うちの家族 is a little bit weird because it's 家族 is your family. うちの犬. Or, ne, my cat or my dog. Na? うちの猫、うちの犬 or うちのパソコン my computer, the computer in my house. The idea is that originally comes something from your house, but in this case, うちの社長 means the president of your company that you're working or that you work for, right? You don't live there, but it belongs to you somehow, or you belong to them more accurately. Anyway, うちの社長が my boss, the president of my company, 亡くなって, so he passed away. Now this 亡くなって is not the imperative, but it's a pause, let's say. Okay, so when we do 亡くなって, we also can use this as a pause, and as a result, this happened. So in this case is, my boss, the president of my company, died. So what happened after is, みんな, everybody, クビになった, became a neck. Okay, so this is the translation, but of course, become a neck is not the meaning here. So in Japanese, to get fired, we say kubi ni naru. Okay, it comes from the image of getting your head cut off. I don't know if they did that before, maybe in the samurai time, but anyway, you are discarded. Okay, you don't belong anymore. I do actually thinking about it, I do actually think it has something to do with the clan of the samurais. You know how we used to have the cutting off the heads, and okay, a lot of side talked this video, I'm sorry. Anyway, kubi ni naru, okay, kubi ni naru, kubi ni natta is to get fired. So minna, everybody got fired. Why? Because the president of the company passed. So うちの社長が亡くなってみんなクビになった。And that's it, guys. I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot this video, so it's already 11 minutes, but I hope you liked it. So again, remember, shinu is also important, but nakunaru is a little bit more formal way. Probably you will be hearing a lot in the news, on the news, on the TV and or on the paper, that kind of, formal way of informing someone that somebody or someone died or is currently dying or it will die. Okay, so next video we'll talk about something more positive. We will be learning the verb to buy. We all want to buy something, and then after that probably we will do to sell. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care and bye bye.